Once there was a man who felt completely defeated by life. From childhood, his days were filled with hardships. His father had passed away when he was very young, leaving him to shoulder the responsibilities of caring for his mother and younger siblings. While other children played, he worked, sacrificing his own dreams to support his family. As he grew older, he got married, hoping that perhaps now life would offer him some peace. But instead, his problems only grew. There were constant struggles, financial issues, misunderstandings with his wife, stress at work, and a lingering sense of failure. Just when one problem seemed to end, another would begin. It felt endless, and the weight of it all left him exhausted, hopeless, and deeply unhappy. One day, no longer able to bear it, the man decided to give up everything. He traveled to a distant monastery and approached a wise monk, known for his serenity and insight. "Master," he said, "I'm tired of this life. No matter what I do, something always goes wrong. I want peace. I want to leave the world behind and become your disciple." The monk looked at the man, saw the heaviness in his eyes, and replied gently, "If peace is what you truly seek, you are welcome here. But first, tell me, what is it that's troubling you so deeply?" The man let out a heavy sigh and spoke from his heart. "My life has been one long struggle. If it's not money, it's relationships. If not that, then my work or my health. Every time I think I'm past one hurdle, another appears. I never feel happy or fulfilled. I'm tired of constantly fighting life." The monk nodded thoughtfully and said, "Very well. Stay with me in my cottage for now. Tomorrow we will begin your journey." The next morning, the monk woke the man early. "Come," he said, "we're going to visit another village." They set off together. After walking for some time, they came across a wide river. The water flowed steadily, the current strong. The monk stopped and stood silently at the edge, staring at the river. The man stood beside him, waiting. Minutes passed, then more. Eventually, the man asked, "Master, aren't we supposed to cross this river? Why are we just standing here?" The monk replied calmly, "We will cross it, but only after the river dries up." The man blinked in confusion. "But master, this river will never dry up. It will keep flowing no matter how long we wait. If we stand here waiting for it to disappear, we'll never cross. We should try to cross now, even if it's difficult." The monk turned to him and smiled. "Exactly. That is what I wanted you to realize. Life is like this river, always flowing, always moving. The problems we face are like this water. They will never fully stop. If you keep waiting for your problems to vanish completely before moving forward, you'll remain stuck forever. The only way to progress is to cross the river despite the current, to keep going even when it's hard." The monk paused, then continued with a deeper tone. "Leaving the world behind won't magically remove your problems. Even in solitude, life will still test you in different ways. Peace doesn't come from escape. It comes from facing life with courage. Go back home. Don't run from your challenges. Meet them head on. That is the only true path to peace." The man stood there, stunned. For the first time, he saw his life through a different lens. He realized he had been waiting for a perfect life, one with no problems, no pain. But that life doesn't exist. He bowed deeply to the monk. "Thank you, master. I understand now." From that day forward, the man returned home, not with fewer problems, but with a stronger heart. He no longer waited for the storms to pass. He learned to walk through the rain. Slowly, things began to change, not because life became easier, but because he became stronger. This story teaches us something we all need to hear. No one's life is perfect. Everyone has problems. Some face financial worries. Others struggle with relationships. Some battle illness. Others silently fight anxiety or sadness. Life isn't easy for anyone. We often tell ourselves, if I can just get past this one issue, everything will be okay. But when that issue is solved, another always comes. If we keep waiting for a perfect moment when there are no problems at all, we'll wait our whole lives, just like waiting for a river to dry. That's not how life works. Instead of fearing problems or avoiding them, we must learn to face them. Every challenge we overcome shapes us. Every difficulty is a lesson. Every struggle is a step towards something greater. Peace doesn't come from a life without hardship. It comes from learning to move forward, even in the middle of hardship. So don't stop. Don't wait. Keep walking. Cross the river, even if the current is strong. On the other side, you'll find not just peace, but the strength you didn't know you had.